A big hello from me, welcome to Paul Rolls Dice and welcome to a new video, and today we are taking a look at Super Boss Monster, the latest iteration of the highly successful, highly popular Boss Monster deck building card tableau series. Now, in the previous iterations, Boss Monster took on the aesthetics of the 8-bit era of video games, the NES cartridge, the Game Boy cartridge. As you can see with this, we've upgraded a generation. We are now in the 16-bit era of the Super Nintendo. You can see the referencing, you can see the homage from the box. So let's take a look at this. So, this game, Boss Monster, has been out for over 10 years. It's sold over 1 million copies, designed by Johnny O'Neill and Hayden Dillard, and I've been looking forward to jumping into this one. I've played Boss Monster a handful of times. I've played a handful of the expansions. There are 1 million expansions, and all of them are still compatible with this. So I thought we'd do a quick unboxing because I did pick this up the other day. As I say, it's been on the radar for a while, and it's been quite a while since I picked up a new board game. So let's dive into this one. I love the artwork. I love the stylings of this already. It is pretty much the same game, but with rules updates, we've added things. First thing we've got is the Boss Monster accessories sheet, so you can get a big box for storage and things. On the back side, we have some, I think this is the 5 and 6 player expansion board, so there is going to be a board. I'm going to show you that, and we will put this at the side of the actual game board if we want to play at those player counts. I've only played this at around 3 and 4 players, but this now has a dedicated solo mode, and you know me, guys, I absolutely love solo games. So let's first of all take a look at the rulebook. We won't be flying through everything, but we'll have a quick look and give you a brief overview. So full color rulebook, we absolutely love it. The aesthetics are beautiful all the way through it as well, with the little pixel art everywhere. The explanations of these rulebooks tend to be really good as well. I've never really had a problem learning how to play Boss Monster. It's quite simple in its mechanics, but it's quite tactile as well. It's one of those easy to learn, difficult to master kind of games. So I will be diving into this and learning about the new features of the game, which is essentially this, the town board. In the base game, you have a town area where the heroes are, and the aim of the game for Boss Monster, if you don't know, is you are the boss of your dungeon. You want to build the most dangerous dungeon possible. You want to lure heroes from the town, lure them into your dungeon, and kill them to score points. But in this one, the town has been expanded to have extra areas as well. It's not just called town. There's locations now. There's a library, there's a church, there's all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is the rulebook. These are the tokens. Now this is nice. You don't get these with the original game. A lot of maths kind of happens as you are playing Boss Monster. So it's nice to see some tokens for static upgrades and whatnot. I think these are a position to place your minions or your mini bosses. So they've added mini bosses into this game. So aside from you being the boss of your dungeon, you can now have a minion or a mini-boss to help you along the way as well. So those are really nice. Thick cardboard stock, we do like that. Next up, we have the big old pile of cards. So let's rip this open and take a look at some of these. So these will be split into room cards, spell cards, because you'll be building your dungeon by playing room cards. But you can also cast spells in the building phase or the adventuring phase as well to hurt enemies, to hurt heroes and things. So these are rooms. Beautiful. The card quality is always really nice in these games as well. We've never had an issue with those. Quite easy to sleeve. I think they use the American standard sleeves, just like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards. These are upgraded rooms. Sorry. A standard room will have a grey icon just here, and an upgraded one will have a gold one. You can if you've got a basic room, you can then upgrade it of the same type on top of it to essentially make your dungeon more powerful the longer the game progresses. We've got some spell cards. If we just flip that over, we've got those on the spell deck. Flip all of those, and these are some of the heroes. So these are the guys you'll be trying to lure into your dungeon. This is the health of the hero. This is how much damage you want to deal to the hero before he gets to the boss and actually kills you. This is how much damage he will do to you if he gets to you as well, and the game will end when certain mechanics are triggered. First player to collect 10 souls, so when you kill a hero, you flip it over, he's worth that many souls. That'll win you the game. The game immediately ends, but if you take so much damage, you will be kicked out of the game and killed as well. So these are epic heroes. That's why they are gold. So we'll move those out of the way. And then if we bust open this deck, this will have the standard heroes, which are grey, less health, less dangerous, less wounds, and only give you 1 soul as well. So those are all those. They are standard fantasy classes like cleric, warrior, mage, that kind of stuff, with some variations like researcher, thief, criminal, that kind of stuff. Now these are bosses. So when you start the game, you will pick a boss, and I think it's the player with the highest XP will go first. So the XP doesn't really count unless there's a tie at the end of the game for scoring points. But then, as the game progresses, you'll also be able to level up and trigger the level up feature on the card once per game. It gives you like a nice little buff and things as you are playing along. So that is a ton of bosses. We've got monster rooms, more rooms there as well to place minions on and whatnot. There's a lot of rules in this that I don't know, but I am looking forward to learning the ropes of this brand new set. Like I say, I've played Boss Monster a handful of times, and it is a really, really fun game. Next, I tell you what, we'll look at that last. We actually have some meeples. Again, this is new. These have never been needed in Boss Monster, but now because we've got minions for each player, you actually have some meeples as well, just to keep track of things, so that's pretty good. Storage looks decent. I have read, though, that if I do sleeve my cards, they are not going to fit into this, so I will try and come up with some kind of way to figure that out. I do like sleeving my games, so they just last a lot longer. The final thing we'll take a look at is the actual board itself. So if we just zoom all the way out, and we will open this up. This is a really nice board as well. We have this side of the town for solo mode. Very excited to play solo mode. So we have Temple, Stadium, Library, Hideout. Different types of heroes will be drawn to these. So the clerics will go to the temple, fighters to the stadium, mages to the library, and the thieves to the hideout. And then there's a tavern, which kind of helps you as a boss, because if the heroes end up in the tavern, they're getting drunk and they'll be weaker, meaning they're easier to slay. And then if we flip it over, that is the board for the actual multiplayer game. And then if I just show you, if I flip this over, the sheet that we had at the beginning, we can add for 5 or 6 players. Now, this wasn't needed in the original game, but like I say, they have expanded it and it looks really, really cool. Other games that they've done as well, there is Dungeon Kart, which is like a Mario Kart board game, but in the aesthetic of this. And then there is also a game called Overboss, which is very, very fun. Played that a few times as well. In Overboss, you're not just wanting to build the most dangerous dungeon, you're wanting to build the most dangerous overworld to score points and kill heroes and be, you know, the best Overboss. So that is a very quick, very quick indeed unboxing of Super Boss Monster. I will be playing some solo very soon. I might even bring it to the channel if I can. Let me know if you'd be interested in this. Do you play Boss Monster? Do you have this? Are you looking to get this game? Highly recommend the series. This wasn't very expensive, to be honest. The amount of content we've got, and it was 35 British pounds, which is, I don't know, is that just under 50 US dollars or something, maybe $45. But anyway, that is Super Boss Monster. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome one.